Hey, welcome to WooTicket Studio. This is Dan with Plugin District. I'd like to show you how to quickly set up, activate, and start using this plugin. So let's go ahead and get started. Once you log into your WordPress admin panel, you'll go to Plugins, Add New, and you'll upload and activate it just like any other WordPress plugin. Once activated, you'll see a WooTicket Studio section that you can start creating venues and events. The first thing you're going to want to do is add a venue. I've already got a couple added, but let's add a new one. So we'll add a new venue. Okay, and then venue details. This address will actually be used to feed into the Google map that shows on the website. I'll show you in a little bit. So if you put an actual address here, it'll pop up on the map for the customers. Okay, let's click publish, and now we have that venue available to add to the events. So let's click events. Alright, I've got a few events, but let me walk you through creating a new event. Add new. Let's say we're creating a Kelly Clarkson concert. And I've got some text I can paste over here. Speed that up. And set featured image. This image is actually going to be displayed on the events grid. And it will actually automatically resize for you as well. Okay, so event details. The start date. This is when the event's going to take place. So let's say this starts on the 14th at, let's say, 5 p.m. Okay, and it goes till the same day, ends at, let's say, 10 p.m. And this is where we can pick our venue that we just added. Now this right here, this is for event contact information. This will be displayed to the user. You don't have to supply this, but you can if you want to. Okay, ticket details. With this plugin, you can actually sell multiple types of tickets at different ranges of dates. So if you want to sell a general admission ticket for 2 weeks, you can also sell an MVP ticket for 1 week. So let me walk you through that real quick. So let's do a general admission for 99 bucks. Okay, and by default it's going to, once you click publish, it would start showing on your website immediately. You can actually future date these tickets. So if you don't want them to start selling for another week, you can actually date this in the future. Same thing for sale ends. You can end the sales before the actual event ends if you'd like to. And then stock, you can actually limit the number of quantity, or if you leave this blank, it'll be unlimited. And then SKU is just the WooCommerce SKU number that you can feed into for your inventory tracking. And let's go ahead and leave that default settings. And let's add also a backstage pass. And this description right here will actually be printed on the ticket that the customer sees, and I'll show you that in a little bit as well. And let's say we only have 5 backstage passes. That is it. We just created an event. Once you click publish, and let's refresh the events page, it will show on the events page. Based on the date ranges, it may or may not show, but if it falls into the right dates, you'll see it on your event page. Alright, now I'm going to walk you through how to add this events grid anywhere on your website. So basically this plugin was coded so it should work with any theme, and if you have any issues, it should be customizable to make it work with your theme. But let's go ahead and create a page. I'll show you how to create a page and add this grid to it. So let's go back to the admin panel and let's go to pages. And we'll just call this demo events. Okay, so the short code is going to be this WTS events. And in your documentation, you can read about all the different parameters you can pass to it. Basically, The ones you'll probably use the most are grid columns. So it's 1, 2, 3, or 4. So you can have one column, just really big events, or you can have 4 if you want to show a lot of events to the customers. So let's do a 2 grid column one, and then show past events. I set this to true for the demo, just so that way you can see all of them, no matter if they are in the past or not. But normally you probably don't want to show events once they're past the date, because you probably aren't selling tickets for those anymore. So by default that is false, and you can set that to true if you would like. And publish. That is it. So I just added that events grid to a new page. And that's it as far as the main setup of this plugin. If you have any questions, please hop out to WooTicketStudio.com and shoot us a message. Otherwise, we'll create another video that shows the customer experience and the mobile check-in form that you would use to scan in your customers using any mobile device. So stay tuned.